why you're not getting results, and how to overcome it easily. I'm Brad A. Milford, and thanks for joining me today for just a few quick moments. Fewer things are more frustrating than doing everything you believe is necessary and not seeing the results. Look, I know it. I know what it feels like, and my heart goes out to you if you're experiencing this. If you are, I know how upsetting it is to pour your heart and soul into something and still feel like you're not getting anywhere. But hang on for just a second. Don't be fooled into believing that you're at a dead end with nothing to do about it. We all hit plateaus, all of us. It's inevitable. In fact, it's just inevitable in business. There are many paths to success, and the fact is, there are many ruts, hurdles, and pitfalls on the way up business mountain. The key is to regain a footing and get back on the beaten path. If you've temporarily lost your way, I get it. That's natural and that's okay. We all have the ability to regain traction. And if you're there, let's explore the following options to get you out of that rut. You with me? Let's say you're not learning enough. We live in a rapid paced world. Many people today expect to see instant results, both in life and in business. Others give up too quickly after only a few tries. The world is in constant flux, and though some learning is better than none, 2 or 3 days of challenging activity for 30 to 60 minutes a week is only about enough for you to maintain your current experience levels, not up level. If you don't see dramatic change, here comes the sarcasm, after you've decided to invest 3 out of your 168 hours in a week, that is 1.7% of your time in learning, don't fret. There's still hope. There really is still hope. It's easy to overlook the fact that expansion, which is what this is, comes from living out consistent patterns. And that's a good thing, or there wouldn't be enough to go around. See, success equals progress through incremental steps of elimination of latent potential. And not everybody is willing to do the work required for that. It's a little bit like chipping away at the block to discover the essence of what's possible. In this community, we call it transforming possibility into reality. Let's do an honest assessment. How much time are you spending or investing or spending on TV or scrolling through Facebook? If you're serious about growth, fact is you can carve out an extra hour or two in dedication to reaching your goals. Here's a specific formula if it serves you. 80% working in your strength zone. Yes, that's so fun. 15% learning. That's approximately 1.2 to 1.8 hours a day based on an average workday, and 5% working on any weak areas you'd like to improve. You're learning too much, let's say. Maybe you're learning it too soon. Endurance is a key. Business is a marathon, it's not a sprint. Any quality training is about deliberate practice, depth, and long term consumption to metabolize what you learn. If you think you're going to get anywhere fast by learning 20 or 30 things at once, think again, my friend. Short sprints of rapid advancement are not the answer. As a lifetime learner, the best long term potentiation formula I've found is to brief the material first, then review it again in 12 hours, review it again in 24 hours, and again in 72. This will add depth to what you learn and solidify long term memory. And if you really want to learn it, after implementing the steps that I've described, go share what you've learned. More is not the answer, my friend. Less is more. Try shorter duration so the mind has time to adapt and recover. Consider trading, not adding, trading an hour or two, in this case, of your learning for review and reflection. This will boost intensity and decrease duration. Maybe you're doing it wrong. There's a deep science to matching your current state to the right strategic modifications. Simply put, keep doing what you're doing and you keep getting what you got. Ever heard that? I love that. Are you in the right phase of your training for your situation? Do you have the right strategic mapping in place? Are you utilizing the right tools to work smart and not hard? That's so important. There's more to scaling your business than all the free stuff that you've been absorbing from everywhere. I guarantee it. In fact, this may be the root of the problem that you're experiencing. Absorbing hours upon hours of light conceptual theories will not make you an expert in your field, my friend. Try partnering with a coach or a mentor to craft a strategic plan and roadmap. So important. I encourage you to connect with someone who does this for a living. Maybe you need to chill. Your fight or flight response is an amazing tool. Great for getting away from the tigers when they're jumping out from behind the streetlights to eat you all up. But it's not working for you if it's chronically activated by what I call the three thieves: your self-inflicted fears, doubts, and worries. If your high stress and high anxiety is interfering with your work, your motivational mindset, and overall sense of well-being, consider adding mindful recovery to your week. Don't allow the stress to zap your life from you. It's all about life, right? Don't allow it to zap your dream, or your business will be shorter than you think, and we'd miss you. Walks, yoga, meditation, dry sauna, jacuzzi, massage, etc. All great options for recovery of the regular entrepreneurial ups and downs that we experience every day, all the time. Maybe you need more time. How long did it take you to get to where you are right now, I ask you? If you've not been at this for a couple years at least, then don't expect to see a lot of changes in 1 month's time. Business takes time. It takes time. In general, I encourage my clients to take a strategic 1-year term and view it from the 1-quarter view. If it took you, let's say, 30 years to get this far, not getting the exact results you seek, then it may take you 1 full year, 1 quarter at a time, to get to a place of success and high achievement, especially one that will stick long term. Does that discourage you? Well, maybe it's time to suck it up, Buttercup. It might not be easy. It might not be, but you can do it. Get a coach or connect to a support system to high five you when you need it most. True lasting change takes time. It's the result of what you consistently do with your spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, and financial energies. If you are living in an unhealthy state, and look, I've been there, and now you have been consistently working to improve, great. That is awesome. Just realize it takes a while for the results to manifest. Be patient with yourself. While you're waiting for the change that you want to see in your life, I encourage you to celebrate the positives that do begin happening quickly. Just celebrate them. Maybe you're looking at the wrong metrics. That's possible too. On that note, what are you using to measure? That's a great question. If you're only looking at 1 or 2 metrics, then you're missing the entire picture. When you're on a business journey, you can't capture the progress of the entire journey with only 1 metric, such as sales. What are your top 10 KPIs? That's key performance indicators. So important. Define your metrics that are specific to your journey and track your progress. There's so much along the way that you'll miss if you're not looking at the right metrics. Maybe you're training like a zombie. If you're on autopilot, and I see this all too often, people just mindlessly working their way through monotonous movements unconsciously. Stop it. Snap out of it. The all-time most important muscle is right here, your brain. And if you're not engaged and focused on quality, the quality of your actions in the present moment, then that's what's conditioning your mind. It's just checking out. Why do you think athletes train super hard? Because they love being out of breath and sweating while their muscles burn. Oh, no, no. They train that way because they love what they do and they're working 80% of the time in their strength zone, like I mentioned before. It's engaging, consuming, and challenging. Our primate brains can't get enough of the flow state that it puts us in. It's called dedication, determination, and discipline. Try it. You might like it. Sure, at times the 15% learning and the 5% listed, they're to supplement something, to stretch us, maybe even smooth out some of our weak points. But that's okay. That's only a small part of your day. Suck it up, cupcake. Find something you love to do and do it. Not only will you see better results from doing that, but you'll carry that with you for the rest of your life. And lastly, tough love. You got yourself here, you can get yourself out. But luckily for you, you don't have to be in this alone, unless that's how you prefer it, my friend. One last thought about tough love. And this whole thing is intended to be very loving toward you. You have to put in the work. Yes, I work a lot, but the truth is, I rarely work. See, because my work contributes to my self-actualization, I think work-life balance is an outdated paradigm. I prefer to live when I work. My job is my greatest hobby, and my projects are like raising children. I love them. Therefore, the hours don't matter, and I certainly don't mind. It's mostly irrelevant when or where you work, as long as there's freedom to get things done. Agreed? The reality is this: results are in direct proportion to the amount of clarity you have and the time that you're willing to invest in focused dedication. You will absolutely get results if you persist enough, but not too much. Get engaged, especially in this community. Test your results, track the important metrics, stick to it, and chill the hell out. If you need a hand, I'll be here entertaining and educating and executing while loving life and deeply serving my clients, helping them move from consumer to producer and achieve all they desire on their path to freedom, wealth, and brilliance. There's plenty to go around. Just give it all that you've got and make it happen. Thanks for joining me. Peace.